Pope Francis, a shepherd of mercy and humility. Pope Francis, a leader who has walked the path of faith with humility and compassion, once said, "I want to walk with you along the way of God's mercy and tenderness." These words have been the foundation of his papacy, defining a mission that has sought to bring light to the darkest corners of human suffering. He has stood as a voice for the voiceless, a guide for the lost, and a father to millions across the globe. His journey has been one of service, sacrifice, and unwavering faith in God's mercy. But time, as it does for all, continues its course. The Holy Father, now in the twilight of his years, stands at a moment only God can determine. If it is his divine will, Pope Francis may find the strength to continue his mission, walking alongside his people, offering them guidance and hope. Yet, if his time on earth is drawing to a close, then it is a moment of reckoning, one where every soul, no matter how great or humble, must give account for their time in this world. A life dedicated to the gospel. From the moment he stepped onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica in 2013, Pope Francis captured the hearts of many with his simplicity and warmth. Declining the ornate papal vestments, he chose humility over grandeur, signaling to the world that his pontificate would not be one of power, but of service. He took the name Francis, inspired by St. Francis of Assisi, a saint known for his love for the poor and his devotion to peace. Throughout his leadership, he has embraced the suffering, washed the feet of prisoners, and called for compassion toward refugees. He has spoken against injustice, corruption, and the widening gap between the rich and the poor. He has challenged world leaders, urging them to choose humanity over greed, peace over war, and love over division. Yet, like all who serve in positions of great responsibility, he has faced criticism and challenges. The burden of leading the Catholic Church in an era of crises, scandals, declining faith, and social upheaval has weighed heavily on him. But through it all, he has remained steadfast, trusting in the divine wisdom of God. The path ahead. As the days pass, the world watches, knowing that no earthly life is eternal. If it is God's will that Pope Francis continues his mission, may he find the strength to lead with the same compassion and conviction that had defined his years in the Vatican. But if his time on earth is nearing its end, then may he depart in peace, knowing that he has lived his life as a true servant of Christ. In the Catholic faith, death is not an end but a transition, a return to the Creator. If Pope Francis is called home, he will stand before the Almighty, as every soul must, to answer for his deeds. He will be judged not by titles or honors, but by the love and mercy he has shown others. As believers, we pray that God, in his infinite mercy, grants the Holy Father forgiveness for any human shortcomings, as he does for all his children. May his legacy endure, not in monuments or statues, but in the hearts of those who have been touched by his words and actions. If his time is near, let it be a reminder to us all of the fleeting nature of life, of the importance of living with purpose, and of the certainty that in the end, we must all return to the one who gave us life. Pope Francis has walked with the people, carrying their burdens, sharing their joys, and offering them hope. And when his journey ends, he will not leave as a ruler, but as a humble servant returning home. May God's grace be with him now and forever.